Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up we have the Unbreakable. And he'll be facing Terence "Bud" Crawford. And he weighed in at an even 61 kilos. He is 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 188.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Up first is Unbreakable from the United States of America. Terence "Bud" Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks, trimmed with purple. Unbreakable! Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home. You've got everything on a plate.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab gets blocked. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. How did he absorb that hook? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
You know what, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Break down, relax. Stay focused.
Does that mean leave? Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. And go.
You were thinking you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you still like
Get back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, run the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around. Have you got complacent? The fight's not hooks.
those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work.
Now you've let him back into it. I need you to go back out there, mate.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot.
Boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him in.
He's shattered. He's ready to go.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Good man, good man. Just saying again, don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gap forward.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. The straight right just misses. Good counter punching. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That hook's blocked. Counter punch. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Get your mind back on the job.
It's the same again. Don't change too much yet.
You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at him one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
Back. Just boxing. Be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him any.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him
How much you've lost, don't worry about it. Get out there and switch on.
your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just
Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Right, let's go out there. Get some.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Insane action. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. How did he absorb that hook? You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These two lightweights are showing a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to get back out there. I need you to...
I don't want you to load up. Don't look
that jab back. Just box in. Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't...
absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. So just keep pumping the end of his jab.
Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we
Just stick a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit. So
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
there's too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps are up here. And he'll stop.
The round. Get back behind your jab. Basics.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Just the same again.
This fight, now you're then back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. Just take that confidence.
And there's the bell to start round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
These two were made for each other. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Trying to land that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You don't complain.
You've got to be smart. Otherwise they'll see it and they'll ride it out. Go out there and...
Come on, you're running back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much...
No, you can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great work. So just keep pumping the end of his jab. Get me timing already. Right?
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box in. Be
Just vary it up a little bit so you can't figure out. Great work.
You can win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't.
Landing the power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Focus. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Listen.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Back into the fray here in round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No rest for the weary. Why aren't they defending? nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Couldn't land that jab. They exchange punches. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Start getting the pills.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Very difficult.
Don't make mistakes and switch off immediately to switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get that count round and win the round. Get out there and switch up.
Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
From this fight, and now you're letting back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight.
Shot at a time. Sets him up. That you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
This minute, stick on him with jab, and then start varying your pace and win.
Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go on.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Put your foot straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't worry back into the fight. Great.
There's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. He parries that left jab away. Beautiful counter shot. Misses with the straight left. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen people.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Crawford in trouble! And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Stay focused.
Go around with this. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Smart. Good man, good man. Just saying again, don't change to that.
And go out there and put it back on him this round. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Yeah, buries up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Yeah. Come on, let him back into this. You're better than this kid.
Right down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
Rhythm back, and then we go again. I need you to go back out there.
Smart, you weren't loads enough, but you're still landing your power shots.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
And don't
Do what you do. Good work. Stay focused. Don't run back into the fight. Don't give them up.
Here comes round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
get through this round. Don't worry about anything. Get through the round.
Swing and a miss for that jab. Lucky that hook didn't score. Not a lot of defense here at all. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That right jab just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Okay, you've let him back into the fight that round. Get out there and stop.
Start just sticking a few body shots in there. Just bear it up.
Not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You have everything in the bag.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps are up here, and you'll start tiring out. Good work. He was thinking. He was smart. He weren't loading up, but he was still landing it.
Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
It's battle against me in the right middle. Good work.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Listen, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit.
Just win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Forget about that round. Some bad rounds, all right? But we don't care. Go out there and...
And we enter the 8th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Win the round. Put that work in. Come on.
Can't find a home with that jab. A perfect counter shot. Perfect counter lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That right uppercut misses. They exchange punches. time. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
fine. And you can be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute, stick around in the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away the...
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gap's full there.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything.
Give him no free shots. Keep smart. He was thinking. He was
switching off immediately to switch back on. Get focused and get...
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about...
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Get this boxing back together.
Looking nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they're building a ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Punch, counter punch. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get counters. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Through the hook, didn't land. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, he lets him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
You've got to be smart, otherwise they'll see it and they'll ride it out.
Go back out there and win the round. Get your mind back on the job. That's it.
Don't get any more free shots. Keep smart. The jab's working nice. There's 1-2 straight down here. We can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let it back into the fight.
Round. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back.
Get your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it.
Round off. Win the round on your jab. And then breathe when you're stepping around.
Good. Good work. He was thinking.
Get your mind back. Put your focus back. Get that
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Get out there.
It's round 10. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
It's the one who draws first, blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Beautiful counter shot, and that straight got him. Nice counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
The jab's working now. Well, 1-2 straight down, really.
Everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. I need you to get back.
Great one. Good work. He was thinking. He was smart. He weren't loading up, but he was still landing with power shots. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think back.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost.
Just stay focused and let him back into the fight. Don't get him no free shots.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into it.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
finish him.
Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away.
There's the bell to start round 11. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with the left hook. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
This is a high-octane battle. Caution being thrown to the wind. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Come on, get your eye back in the job. That's a
Start just sticking a few body shots in there.
from this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Go on, switch on him.
Work, he was thinking, he was smart, he weren't loading up, but he was still landing the power shots. You know, don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and what you do.
Boxing. Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't give him anything.
Straight down the middle, you can't listen. Great work. Stay focused.
Round that you've lost, don't worry about it. Right.
Here's jab. Getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
When you go out there, just take the round off. Win the round.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Now, don't want you to load up.
Back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Don't worry about it.
And there's the bell to start round 12. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. He misses with that straight left. That hold it right there. And now going for the finish. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This may do it. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
That's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. These scorecards were all over the place, but in the end, I think the right athlete won.
A split decision, you know what, I feel sorry for the loser because heart and soul was laid out right there. Everything was left in the ring. There's no regrets, and we had a good time as well. They did the work, we enjoyed the action. Split decision, totally agree with it. You never know, we might see it all over again.